In this lecture, we're going to look into further details of the cloud service models and take a look at this slide. First of all, at the bottom, which is the infrastructure, the IaaS, and in here, virtual machines, server storage, network, is basically what is provided in the infrastructure. Above that is PaaS, where this is a platform as a service, and it includes database, web server, deployment tools. The next one on top is SaaS, and this is software as a service. Here, CRM, email, games, virtual desktop are what is actually in the software application domain. And as mentioned before, the lower service model supports the upper one. So in other words, the software as a service needs platform as a service underneath it. And platform as a service needs infrastructure as a service underneath it. And these together are a solid structure service model. The cloud clients will use web browsers, mobile apps, and other client access applications to log in and receive these types of cloud services. First, let's take a look at infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure supports over the internet, and this is basically providing cloud computing and storage resources, such as computing power, storage services, software packages and bundles, virtual local area networks, VLAN, and also virtual machine features. This enables basically virtual machine administration, and this is providing control of computing resources through administrative access to virtual machines. Well, server virtualization features are provided through this technology. Access to computing resources are enabled by administrative access to these virtual machines. A virtual machine administrative command example would be save data on the cloud server, start web server, install a new application, and these type of things are these type of administrative commands. IaaS has these type of procedures. First, at the bottom, the software owner will create a virtual machine and upload it into the storage and the storage area network, the SAN, the SAN. Now, once it's in the cloud servers, well, a virtual switch, a vSwitch, can be used to pull out the requested app and OS and the virtual machine unit. From the vSwitch, well, the virtual machine is used by the users and their requests, where the application and the operating system, that operating package is delivered to the users so that they can use it. This is how the infrastructure as a service works. The benefits of IaaS, well, flexible and efficient renting of computer server hardware. That's great. Well, what are the resources that you can rent? Well, virtual machine, storage, bandwidth, IP addresses, monitoring services, firewalls for security. In addition, the rent payment basis is focused on what type of resources am I requesting for? How much of time did I rent it? Are there any service packages that provide a combination? This will determine how much money I need to pay. The benefits of IaaS, well, portability and interoperability with legacy applications. In other words, it enables portability based on infrastructure resources that are used through internet connections. In addition, it enables a method to maintain interoperability with legacy applications and workloads between IaaS clouds. Platform as a service provides development and deployment tools for application development. It provides runtime environment for apps. And as you can see in this figure, on the cloud server, the developers will put the IDE, the integrated development environment, such that components like data security, backup and recovery, application hosting, and scalable infrastructure are inside the cloud servers so that the users can access them whenever they need to. What are the PaaS types? Well, application delivery only environment, standalone development environment, add-on development facilities, and open platform as a service. PaaS types include these type of further definitions. First, application delivery only environment. This provides on-demand scaling and application security. Standalone development environment. This provides an independent platform for a specific function. The open platform as a service provides open source software to run applications for PaaS providers. The add-on development facilities, well, this enables customization to the existing SaaS platforms. The PaaS benefits can be summarized into these four. Taking a closer look, well, lower administrative overhead. Well, the user does not need to be involved in any administration of the platform. Next, lower total cost of ownership. The user does not need to purchase any hardware, memory, or server because the hardware, memory, and the server, that's basically what is already prepared in the cloud. All I need to do is log into it and receive its services. The other two benefits, scalable solutions, application resource demand based automatic resource scale control is provided through PaaS cloud services. More current system software. A cloud provider needs to maintain software upgrades and patch installations, so the user does not need to. It's all provided, and everything should be upgraded, and all the patches should be installed and ready for a user to come in and just use it. Now let's look at SaaS, software as a service. This provides software applications as a service to the end user. Software that is deployed on a cloud server, which is accessible through the internet. The characteristics include on-demand availability. Cloud software is available anywhere that the cloud is reachable through the internet. Easy maintenance. No user software upgrade or maintenance is needed. All this should be supported by the cloud and the cloud administrators. Flexible scale up or scale down, which means that even though I start off with something small, if I need to grow on the overall structure of what is supported for a certain application, I can easily scale up. If I feel that I don't need all of this, I can scale down. And that is provided because I'm using the cloud resources. In addition, centralized management and centralized data is one of the other features of SaaS. In addition, SaaS enables a shared data model. Multiple users can share a single data model and a single database. Cost effectiveness. Pay based on what you use. There's no risk in buying the wrong software. Basically, you're renting, you're borrowing the software that's already in the cloud. So, basically, if you buy the wrong software that's in a package, you install it on your PC, well, maybe you can feel that you did something wrong and may regret it. But basically, that's not going to happen when you're using SaaS cloud support. Multi-tenant programming solutions. Now, this is something cool, especially when you have multiple programmers trying to program something which later on you need to mix and match and combine into one coordinated program to work on something like a big project together. Well, in some cases, if everybody bought their software separately, installed it on their PC and did their own program development, hey, your programs may not combine well together because some of the versions and patches and upgrades may be different based upon the user. In this case, since everybody's logging into the cloud and using the SaaS platform, which is one unique software package that they bring to their computer as they access and program, there is no possible situation where there is a version mismatch because everybody's logging in and receiving the same version and they do the development. So basically it should combine together if you programmed everything correctly. In software as a service, the open software as a service application looks like this. On the cloud servers, the components such as SaaS Directory Web Service, SaaS Messaging Web Service, SaaS collaboration web services, and SaaS content web services are all included. In order for a user to get access to these SaaS features and functions, well, the user will have to use the client user interface, the client UI, and that will trigger operation through the SaaS orchestration unit, which will enable the users to access these SaaS services. These are the references that I used for this lecture, and you can use them for further studies. There's more on cloud computing, and I'll reach you soon on the next lecture. Thank you.